Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to show you guys how to do the trick that I uploaded on Friday, the original trick that I created called Vanishing Act. I got a few requests to do it, actually the most requests of any of my original tricks. I think it got a pretty good reception, and to do this I'm going to be using my Carnival Region deck for a good reason. It is gimmicked, unfortunately. I know probably most of you are like, oh my god, no way. But yes, it is gimmicked, obviously. And for this trick, you're going to need a blank face card. The reason I'm using the Carnival Region deck is because it comes with a blank face card. It's the only deck that I have that has a blank face card. I don't know any other decks that come with blank face cards, but if you want to be able to do this trick, I suggest getting this deck. It's a really cool deck anyway, so why not get it? It handles well, and it comes with a blank face card. So yeah, there's a slight setup. All the setup is just put your blank face card on top. Not much of a setup, but yeah, that's all you have to do. And it's a pretty simple trick. It doesn't require too many slides, but yeah. So then what you do is, what I did was I screen cut a small packet and just cut some more of this packet onto this hand and maintained a break. Okay, and just kept cutting as many as I wanted. So then I've got a break right there, and I've got the blank face card right there. Okay, so you like that, and then I just did a riffle force. Okay, so just riffle down. They say stop. Take the cards from the break, so you have the blank face card on top. Okay, so again, just go like that, cut some more, get the break, cut as many as you want, maintain the break, do a riffle force, say okay, tell me when to stop. If they say stop right there, you get all the cards that are from the break that you are holding, moving to the top. And then from here you do a double lift. You don't do a single lift, because I mean that'd be kind of stupid. So you do a double lift. Say okay, 4 diamonds is on top. If you want, you can put a card that you like in the second position. So if you like the Queen of Clubs, you could put that in second position, but it doesn't really matter. So do a double lift. Say okay, 4 diamonds is on top. Then what you do is say, okay, I would like you to put out your hand. And at this point, you're taking the blank face card and putting it in their hand, and then you say, okay, put your other hand on top. How I did in my performance was I just put the box on top because I didn't have a spectator's hand to put it in. Excuse me. So at this point, you got the blank face card in their hand, and you have their selected card on top. And the trick is almost done. All you need to do is get their card face up in the middle of the deck. And obviously you can't just go like this, because I mean that would look kind of stupid to be like, what the hell are you doing? So from this point, there are a few different ways to do this. One way is to do a bright reversal. I don't recommend doing this way because it looks kind of suspicious if you're going like this and then you're kind of, when you're talking, you're messing with the cards and putting them like that, putting it upside down. They might be like, wait, hold on, why are you putting the cards upside down? So I don't recommend doing that, but if you have to, I guess you can try, and hopefully no one will call you out. Another way to do it is to do a Cardini change, kind of, but do like a kind of more quiet, quiet Cardini change, I guess. Just kind of how I did it was, I was just like this, and I kind of put my hand over it and slowly did the Cardini change. Just kind of slowly do it and cover with my hand. If you don't know how to do the Cardini change, just put your thumb and your ring finger or index finger on the top corners and your pinky on the bottom corner, and then just pull down with your pinky. That's basically it. That's the brief explanation. I'm not going to give you an in-depth explanation because I can't do it very well. I do it and it's kind of obvious, like that. It's actually one of my better Cardini changes. But yeah, you can just do a silent Cardini change. Just kind of put your hand over and slowly push the card underneath the deck, and then just give a cut. Or if you're not too confident with the Cardini changes, one thing is what you can do is you're talking, just kind of let your hand fall to the side, and this works sometimes. I've done it not with this trick but with other tricks and no one's noticed. Just kind of put my hand to the side, and as my hand's on the side, I kind of push this card off and I use my body to hold their card right there and just flip the deck over. Okay, so all the cards are face down except for their card on the bottom. Again, you just kind of let your hand fall to the side and then just bring it back up. It looks pretty normal, just kind of let your hand fall down and then be like, okay, so yeah. But they might catch on to it. So yeah, you can do it that way, just kind of let your hand go down, rotate the card, and then go like that. Any way that you want, you can do it that way, but you have to get their card face down or face up on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I recommend most likely do the little silent Cardini change, or to do a little body slide. Body slide. Sorry. So get their card to the bottom, face up. Just give it a straight cut and put the card down, the deck down. And they're sitting here like this and say, okay, it's a presentation mostly. Say, I've been working on making on vanishing and the act of vanishing and making cards disappear. You know how some people can make whole cards disappear. Well, I'm going to try that. He'll look at you like you're crazy. I did it twice. Like the day that I did it, and both times when I said I'm going to try to make that card vanish, they both just looked at me like I was totally insane. They're like, what? Okay. Like, they were just totally confused. So when you're talking to them, you can do anything you want. As it's there, you can just wave your hands over, kind of do whatever you want. What I did was just wave my hands over, kind of just do this thing, then just snap. And usually at that time, like, okay, look at the card, and they'll go like this, like, okay, it's still there. And then if they just look at the back, like, oh man, I thought I'd make it disappear. And then hopefully they'll flip it over and be like, what? How'd you do that? Actually, the first time I did it, my spectator went like this and was like, what the hell? So they weren't black, so I'm not being racist. No offense to black people out there, I'm sorry. But yeah, they just went like that and like, what? Hopefully they do that, because like, it's a good reaction. And they'll be like, how'd you do that? And then say, but wait, you spread the deck out and say your card was face up in the middle of the deck the entire time. And that's a pretty good trick, I think. I like it. So yes, I'm sorry that it is gimmicked. I know. I hardly ever do gimmick tricks. I shouldn't say I hate gimmick tricks. I just don't like them because you can't just do it right off. You can't just get someone's deck and be like, alright, let's go. You have to take out your own deck, and they'll be kind of, how do you say, kind of, can't think of the word. What's the word? Suspicious, there we go. They'll be suspicious, especially if it's a deck that they've never seen before. This one, not that many people have seen, I doubt, at least where I live. Most of them just have bicycle cards. Well, these are bicycles, but they're a special kind of bicycle. But yeah, they might be like, that's an interesting deck, and they might be thinking about it, so. But yeah, it's still a good trick nonetheless. Get a deck with a blank face card and learn this trick. It's a really cool trick. So yeah, that's all from me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you think down below. Or down below. Comment, rate, and subscribe right there. And that's all from me. See you guys next time.